This is the Chromatic from MODRETRO. And it was supposedly a one-off product, at least in the beginning. Passion project of someone who loved Game Boy and Game Boy Color. And we found this to be an awesome product. And it launched and did well enough that we got other revisions, and the company decided to continue and make more products. And today we're going to take a look at that newest product, the M64. We've got it right here. It's just come in. We're going to take a look at it, open it up, and do our first look impressions at the hardware. We're just going to go over the hardware today, no testing or anything, but we're just going to do an open box and look at it. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Let's dive in and get this thing open and take a look at the MODRETRO M64 in purple, along with the Pro controller. All right, so first of all, heads up, your M64 controller cable and AA battery tray are inside the box below the controller. So glad they gave us that so we don't have to go hunting for this and try to find it. We'll start with the controller first. And right on top here, what is this? Some controller gates. That is nice. Look at this. So some controller gates they've given us. Pretty cool. We'll have to figure out what controller gates are. I'm not really sure what that's for. I think holding it in place. If you want to sort of make things, this is very well packaged. Wow, that looks really nice. So we'll look at the box here. M64 logo on the front. It's embossed. That's nice. Plug in the memories. Features classic shape, modern feel, cool touch, rigid aluminum body, even on the controller. Guys, we have the aluminum body here. It's also power up, rechargeable pack, AAA pack, cable included, wired and wireless, built-in controller pack. Your saves go with you, no add-ons. Find the latest firmware updates at MODRETRO. Learn more, and it's got a nice look at it. It's got the Pro controller. They use these really funky colors on this. On the side of the box, we do have, again, more embossed. This is a premium controller and a premium box. It looks really, really nice here. Everything looks great, really nice. I like how this looks. Let's see if it's very easy to get into. So we do have a flap here to open it up. I don't see a seal, but let's get this thing opened. It looks like it's sort of, no, it's a tear system, security system engaged. So right there, security system engaged. So they actually want you to tear this off. So if you're buying this sealed, if you're a collector and going to keep one of these, that's a good indication that it's going to stay sealed. So let's rip that. Why not? Let's rip it off. Oh, that didn't work very well. So this is like a cover, security system disengaged. Okay, look at that. Security system disengaged. I like that. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Oh man, this is premium. This is really nice, guys. I gotta say, let's get this turned over and slid out. Now, one thing I can tell you, people that have already received theirs and tested this, along with some earlier reviews, have confirmed this is not currently working on the analog 3D, so if you're hoping to use it for that, sorry to tell you, it's not working. This is more of a traditional box here. We do have a QR code scan for quick start guide, manual updates for best use of the controller immediately. So we'll make sure we do that. Some nice little etching here on the side, really nice made. Let's get this slid out of here. Man, that's heavy. So I think I opened it upside down, actually. Oh, interesting. Well, here's the... All right, let's take this out and, oh guys, this feels really nice. The back of this feels ceramic almost, metal, almost like the Chromatic, but textured. It's got a nice weight to it. It feels very remarkable. And then turning over, look at that color there. It is just beautiful. A beautiful color here. We got the MODRETRO logo right there. It feels great in the hands. It looks fantastic. Look at that. We have all the original hard lock and buttons of the original. We've got that iconic 3-handle system. And yeah, it feels really, really nice in the hands. It feels good to grip. One of the things about this is that the way Nintendo did this is that you could hold like this and play like this, or you could go over here and grip it with the D-pad and play like that. This thing feels solid, guys. It does not feel cheap at all. It feels really nice. 100% better than the controllers I've been using on the Analog 3D. Now, for those of you wondering, this does not work on the Analog 3D currently. People have tried it. It can be recognized, but for some reason the controls aren't working. So let's hope a firmware update will fix that. This has a contour that just feels really nice. I mean, this feels fantastic. I can't tell you how good the plastic is. Very, very nice. It feels really nice to hold the plastic. It's got a nice look to it, that texture on it. Everything just feels really good. Let's start with some button testing. Oh, it's kind of clacky. The buttons, they're a little bit clacky. If you don't like clacky buttons, I don't know that you're going to like this because they're pretty kind of loud here. They have a nice size to them, the C buttons. But yeah, they remind me of old 90s buttons. So this is kind of authentic. Let's try this middle button. Not as loud. And let's try the D-pad. Feels really nice. Oh my gosh, the D-pad feels really good. It's got a good pivot. Yes, it feels really good, guys. This D-pad feels nice. Good pivot, good rotation. Much better than the chromatic. Here, we'll show it. They definitely have improved the D-pad. I gotta say the D-pad is better than the one that's on the chromatic. I can just tell you right off the bat, it feels so much better for it. The back Z button feels really nice. The back of this is just really, again, nice, really solid. Feels really good in the hands. This is an excellent controller. We do have this battery pack on here you can use. Let's see what else we have in here in this package. We'll get this is the bottom of it here. Nothing else in there. Got a tray here. We drop stuff. A little tray here. We have a little box. Let's see what's in the box. Or Brad Pitt. Oh, okay. So here is your little tray for AA batteries. So that's pretty nice. You can use it for AA batteries, switch it out. So it's nice to have that change if you don't want to do rechargeable on that. And then we have, it looks like, a wire here. Yes, this is the wire with the original controller connection for wired play. So we can plug it in to an original Nintendo 64. I've heard it will work on an original Nintendo 64, even though it's not currently working on the Analog. This does have USB-C on it. So that's what's in the package. Again, this feels really, really good. It feels good in the hands. The controls feel well. It feels really nice. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with this so far. We're gonna get the console out and take a look at it next, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry after the video, but I wanted to share this with you. I used to think that 3D printed grips were the best, and I still like a lot of them, but my God, lately I've gone crazy with these TPU grips that AliExpress has provided me. I wanted to share with you guys because if you hit the link in the code below, you can get a bunch of these yourselves. I've got these for all of my handhelds, and they make them have better grips, like my Pocket S Mini here, which now has an even better ergonomics with the grip on the back. They go on easily. We've even got one here for the 477V here if you like it vertical. We want to thank AliExpress for being a partner with us and always sharing with us these wonderful items and codes so you guys can participate as well. I'm going to try a few of these on as I show here, a bunch of different handhelds, but these are really nice, high quality at a really good, decent price. They go on pretty easy. Look how clear that is. Just look how nice that is. And you can just easily pop the handheld into it like a glove right there. And now look, my 477V just has a nice coating and protected on it. It feels better. It's gripped. I've got one here for the Mangmi that I'm looking forward to. And we even got one for the Pocket Air Mini. Again, hit the link down there below if you want to grab some of these. We want to thank AliExpress again. Also, check out our new link for JP fans where you can order stuff directly from Japan. Back to the show. All right, so now we have the box here. Same thing. Mine has a little dent there. They packed this really good. A little disappointing there's a dent in it, even though it was packed really good. We do have some more of that foil stamping. Feels nice. Got a picture of the console in the front. We got a bomb here. Let's see, bomb, a grenade, a bomb, KO, nice stuff. MODRETRO on the side. M64. Plug in the memories. So plug in the memories right there. really cool. The box is nearly the size of the box of the controller we just opened. And boy, this is solid feeling. It feels really nice, really good in the hands. No problems there. Let's see if we have that same security seal. We do, same security seal. So once you engage that, I'll just show you here. You pull, and once you do that, it has been disengaged. And then you're going to slide this out. I imagine we have a similar sort of packaging here. Yep, similar packaging. That out of the way. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Again, my box is in the little corner there. MODRETRO. What happened? My chromatic didn't have this. So yeah, I got a little bit of a dent in the box. A little disappointed with that. But gotta say, they did pack it very, very well. On the bottom, little logo there. Let's get this thing out. Excited to see this in person. Let's see what it looks like. Nice baggie here. Oh, it's small. Yeah. Oh man, that is nice. That is so nice. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Let's see what we got here. We have our little box of goodies. Update immediately for scan for manual and update. So for best use update and nothing else in there. So let's get that out of the way. Again, this thing, I can't complain about how it's packaged. I don't know what that is. That's a little logo. Is that the MODRETRO logo? What is that? I don't know. Guess we'll find out what that is. But this is sealed. Let's break the seal here. And if those of you want to collect this and keep it, so this is our plug. So we do have our plug here. Looks like a standard plug. We do have adapters here, travel adapters or for overseas if you're not in the US. And then we have a pretty nice braided cord here. So yeah, so pretty standard stuff. Nice packaging. Looks good, but I'm gonna get my hands on this and see what it feels like in hands. Now, one of the things that were mentioned about this is the long-term viability of this, the parts that were used to make sure that this will last you a lifetime and be the last one you have to purchase. So let's hope that that is exactly true. I can tell you with the chromatic, this thing is a tank. It feels great. This is the sapphire one. It feels great. Sapphire screen, metal body. It's amazing. Get this out of the way. Once again, we want to thank AliExpress as always for being our sponsor. Check out the ad break here. And oh, that is beautiful. Boy, that is so nice. That feels so good. The plastic does not feel cheap in any sort of way. It feels nice. We got nice textures under here and vents. These feet have texture to them. They feel really great. We have 4 ports just like the original Nintendo 64. That is beautiful. We do have the Fisher Price stuff people call. This is a little goofy looking, but we have the knob here, and then we have the on and off. Then we have our cartridge here, and then we have our MODRETRO thing there. So it is very, very nice. On the back, we do have all the ports here. Now there is an AV adapter coming eventually that we'll have access to use it for other ways on your CRTs. I'm going to have this hooked up to my 4K TV, and so we'll do some testing with it in our next video. But yeah, it is something else. The colors are a perfect match. They look beautiful. Everything looks fantastic. This is great. I'm looking forward to setting this up and using this and getting it updated. Boy, good job, Chromatic. MODRETRO, I mean, good job. Good job. Look at that. Look at that. Man, that is just beautiful. Beautiful stuff, guys. You can see the components in there. Look, the AMD logo is right there. So we do have AMD on it, M64. None of that analog stuff where they're out of stock and slyly ship it, make you wait on it. It's really, really nice. Let's take a look at this side by side with the analog M3D. So here is analog. I got the Ghost Analog 3D, and here is the M64. I will do a comparison video between these two, but you can kind of see the difference in size here. They both feel fantastic. They weigh very similar, although the analog one is just a little bit bigger, but you can kind of see the bottom there and everything. And it's going to be really exciting to see both of these compete and improve their firmware. This has already improved quite a bit in the year since it's launched, with a lot of updates, and I'm looking forward to the updates on this. So there you go, guys. It's been a look. You see the two side by side. N64 is back, baby. It's in style, bringing back all those memories. We got our summer cart here ready to go. Remember to hug your loved ones and love your hugged ones because tomorrow is never promised. We'll see you next time, Deadheads. Red out.